my winter skin color. Hi guys, it's my birthday today. Well, technically I don't turn 23 until 1:58 p.m. But my cat's in the, hang on, I think this needs to be lowered. My cat's here today. She's over there in that corner, over on her chair. I'm not gonna go live for too long tonight because I need to edit that video. I told you guys I was gonna edit last night and I didn't end up doing that. I don't even know what I did, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know. Sometimes I just get completely distracted by things and don't get any of my stuff done, but that's okay. We're gonna, well, I don't know. It's kind of long. We'll see if it goes up tomorrow. I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm posting twice a week. So like, I don't know, it could show up Monday or like Sunday night or something. Hi, Sim. Oh my gosh. You're up late today. You're like only, well, you're 2 hours behind me, aren't you? I saw House of Gucci today at the movies. That was like one of the things I wanted to do for my birthday, was go to the movies, because like I only went to Halsey's movie, and since then, hi Zane. Yeah, I only saw Halsey's movie, and then like before that, I think I hadn't been to the movie since like 2019. Okay, so you know how I talked about yesterday I said I went and saw Postmodern Jukebox in concert? So I posted an Instagram story of like my little flapper dress that I wore yesterday, and I said like, oh my god, I'm so close to the stage, they're gonna be able to see my like extra dress. And then PMJ reposted that on their Instagram stories, and I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing. And so I like reshared it and was like freaking out. And then I went and looked in my little like likes thing, and their bassist followed me. Like he follows me now, and I was literally like, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna pee my pants. Oh my god, I didn't know how to act. Like I was so like, what? I wasn't even following him because I'm not too familiar. There's like, they use a bunch of different musicians and stuff. So yeah, I'm mostly familiar with like the vocalist, but oh my god, I was losing my shit. Oh, I didn't know how to act. But in honor of that, I posted, I was losing my mind. In honor of that, I posted on my Instagram stories, this old clip of me performing one of their tracks back when I was in like high school, and I won first place in the jazz category of this competition I was doing. So yeah, I love them. They're so cool. But yeah, I really need to file my nails. I'm too lazy to like trim them. I wonder where Luke is. It's normal time in Georgia. He usually shows up when I'm here in the middle of the night, which is more often than not, unfortunately. But what else did I want to talk about? You guys can feel free to bring up subjects you want to discuss. I was talking with my mom about true crime today. I don't know if you guys watch that kind of stuff. Thank you. Happy birthday, Nicole. Mr. Canarsie. I'm still unsure how to pronounce your name, but you're in New York, so you're an hour ahead of me. What are we doing with our lives, staying up so late? I mean, I've been messed up for a while. Honestly, since quarantine, it's been really bad. But what other kind of YouTube videos do you guys like to watch? Terrible timing because I have German in 5 minutes, Nicole. Oh no. Keep me in one tab and your class in the other. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate that. We're no longer the 18 and 22 age. I started making this TikTok of like, it's the audio that has the like 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way up. Sorry if there's nail dust flying everywhere. That's gross. It goes all the way from 13 to 23 of like the Taylor Swift song ages. And I hope you survive. So it's all those ages, and you like put a picture of yourself for each one, and I'm gonna like finish it tomorrow. You're right where you left me, Era. I am. Oh my god, I'm like I mean, I look like a ghost. This is my winter coloring these days. I also, now that I'm growing out my bangs and they're kind of like parting now, my forehead feels so strange. Like I'm used to like not seeing it, and also I'm not used to seeing my eyebrows too much. And now that I'm seeing them all the time, I'm like, damn, those are pale. Like, you guys should have seen the picture of me when I was in San Diego a couple years ago during the summer. I got sunburned so bad. I also like we were on the plane forever, and like we had like a layover or something crazy. And so I felt so greasy and gross like from traveling all day. And so I just exfoliated the shit out of my skin. And then I got a sunburn, and it was just all of that on top. So I'm all red, and then my hair and like eyebrows got like weirdly bleached by the sun. Like it was just not a good look. It was so bad. My mom and I took a selfie in the airport. I don't know why, but I just look like a tomato with like white hair. You guys, I'm so sorry I have German. I don't know your schedule that well, Luke. A little bit late. Yeah, today's probably the latest live I've done. Taylor Swift is 32. That makes me feel old. Me too. Thank you again, Luke. Girl, I've been growing up my bangs too, and it's been a struggle. Yeah, it's such an awkward length right now. Like, I don't know what to do with the shortest pieces. These can kind of blend in over here, but I don't know. And I feel like this, it's just, it's awkward. My mom lately, she's also growing out her bangs, but her hair is very fine compared to mine. And so she's doing this thing, hang on, I see these rollers. She rolls them up like this direction so that they swoop really nicely, and it's so pretty. And so I tried to do it, and my hair literally was like, it looked like the like some kind of water slide, just like up and sticking straight up. And I was like, this is crap. I mean, hers is longer, but I think, I don't know, my, maybe a little bit too thick. But yeah, gotta wait for them to grow out. I really like that like swoopy 70s-ish kind of look. Can't do that yet though. Disappointing. My cat's asleep right there, like every single night while I get stuff done. And it's really demotivating, honestly. I like look at her and I'm sitting here trying to get myself to do things, and I'm like, why can't I just be like that? I have to make sure I don't file too far down. I do that sometimes, absent-minded filing. I've had blunt bangs since I was 13, and I'm just now growing them out. Oh my god, I actually haven't had bangs since I was like 12. Well, no, that's not true. I had some side bangs in like early high school. I also had them as a child, and I didn't like them, so I grew them out until I was like 12. Literally waiting for my German teacher to send me this Zoom link. Oh my god, I feel that. Some of you guys may know about this, but I'm taking like a songwriting class through my school. Even though I graduated, I'm not like technically in it, but I just attend the Zoom meetings. And the professor is really passionate about teaching, so he doesn't mind just looking over my work. But yeah, I have to wait for the freaking Zoom link every time. And I'm technically not like enrolled in the class, so sometimes I have to like hassle one of my other friends who's actually in the class for it because I'm not like on the mailing list. It's been shocking. So you didn't have bangs at all when you were a child? I don't know how I had the self-control to not have chopped them back in 2012 or 2013. I mean, they definitely were kind of side bangs by that point, but like I didn't do the blunt bangs like Taylor had. That is impressive for me to not have followed that. There's no way I would ever do like the 1989 chop. Some of you guys have said like, oh my god, you should do that when she records 1989. There's no way in hell. This is your name in Georgian and it is close to a boy's name, Nikolos. Nikolos? Am I pronouncing that right? Yeah, I mean, there's Nikolai. That's my grandfather's name, actually, in Ukraine. So, it is kind of like the female version of some... So you don't have a female version of it in Georgian, Luke? I did say that cut for 1989. I'm not doing that. This took so long. Luke, you don't understand. I'm very tall, so it doesn't look as long as it actually is. I'm trying to get it down to my ass, but like there is a lot of distance between my head and my butt. Like, I'm taking biotin all the time. I use hair masks, coconut oil, but just like on the ends. And I always sleep in those robe tie curls I did a tutorial of. I think you'd look great with a 1989 chop. Thank you, I appreciate that. I don't think it would look bad, I just, once I want to grow it out, it takes so much work. You don't have a female version? That's crap. Is there a female version of your name? I'm also growing my hair. How long is yours right now? I wish I could guess some of you like I think you can do on Instagram. That'd be so good. But I really like going live on YouTube. Have you guys watched any good movies lately? The House of Gucci was really good. Lady Gaga is freaking incredible. She can act. Maybe inviting me in your live. Can I do that? Hang on, I'm looking at my settings. Ooh, what's that? Oh my god. I could just sit here looking like this. I think I actually did this on my first live. I like lost my mind. Hang on, I think I had the chat setting to like, hang on, let me turn this off. This is really distracting. I don't think I had live chat on. That might be why some of this was delayed. Okay, how do I get rid of this now? Hang on, guys. I'm like 80. How do I get rid of this? Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, you don't even have Instagram? I love DMing you guys on there, honestly. Instagram's so nice because YouTube doesn't have a direct messaging system. I don't know a way to like have you guys submit stuff anonymously. Like, it's kind of missing some features, honestly. I also like, you guys are subscribed to me. But like, typically people who watch YouTube, like a lot of them don't have their own channels and post their own stuff. But on Instagram, like I feel like I can follow you guys back and like keep up with you guys if you're comfortable doing that. I don't like to request if it's like on private because I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to be like invasive if there's stuff you want to keep to just like your people you know in real life and stuff. But yeah, usually if like someone's DMing me, I will follow them back. I'm watching Lost in Space right now. Is that a movie or a TV show? Lady Gaga is multi-talented. Yes. Oh my god. She's got pipes. She can play the piano. She can write. And her acting is really good, honestly. I'm like surprised. Bye, Luke. The only way I use Instagram is when I stalk from my friends' accounts. So what social media do you like using? Are you just on YouTube or... Oh my god, it's dusty. It's a show. Oh, okay. What else have I watched lately? I really want to see the Princess Diana movie with Kristen Stewart in it. I think that'd be pretty good. She gets a lot of hate, and that sucks. I cried during Shallow. I think I cried too. I don't know if you've seen House of Gucci. I'm not going to spoil anything for you if you haven't. But it was kind of like a similar situation of like her character trying to like be supportive of this man in their own way. It's definitely two very different characters, but it kind of followed that same sort of premise, but very differently. Like, those characters are very different. Even just from seeing the trailers, I'm sure you could figure that out. But, yeah, it was wild. Oh my god. What else have I watched recently? God, I have trash memory. I couldn't even remember the other day. I was talking to you guys about books. And I was trying to remember one of my recent reads that was really good. And I just can't remember it. Now Luke is Instagram DMing me. I use YouTube and TikTok to watch some things. But mostly what my friends post on Facebook for all my like horsey shit. Why is that so funny to me? Otherwise I don't use social media. It's a time suck. Oh my god, TikTok is such a time suck. I'm excited to see it, yet to be in an actual theater. Yeah, California doesn't have more restrictions and stuff. Oh, your Wi-Fi went out, Zane? Ugh. I have freaking Cox. Oh my god. It's so irritating. When my boyfriend was working in like sales, he was doing this deal with fiber internet, which is I guess like super speedy, but it doesn't go out to where I live. I'm not even that far out. Well, I kind of am. I don't know. We're in like a suburb area. We're like outside of a suburb that is outside of Tulsa. Yeah, I use Facebook too though. Especially like Messenger, like my friends and I. I have a lot of friends who don't have iPhones, and I hate text messaging people who don't have iPhones, like the little green messages, and you can't see read receipts, you can't see when they're typing, stuff doesn't go through sometimes, like it's so annoying. It's just like not fast. You can't FaceTime. It's just like what even, it's so weird. Like why is that not coordinating with each other? Freaking whack. Oh my god. I hate when I try to send someone something and they don't have a photo and it just like will not go through, like images aren't coming through. I'm making it snow in here. Okay, so I heard that Hawaii is supposed to have some kind of blizzard, like they're under like a blizzard warning or whatever. And this was right before I went to bed yesterday. I was like talking to my mom about it. And so that idea was like planted in my head, and snowing in Hawaii, like what? So I went to bed and I dreamed that I was in Hawaii and it was snowing. It was the most like beautiful, peaceful dream. I've been having really crazy ones lately because I've had to take Benadryl for my swollen, hang on, the lights are too bright. It's getting bigger. Guys, this is from my vaccine booster. If you weren't here yesterday, it grows. This happened with the other, well, the other one I got, not the first one, but the second one. Yeah, I've been having crazy dreams because I have to be on Benadryl to make it stop itching. Oh my god, it hurts so bad. It's like hot to the touch, the skin there, and it's like firm and weird. I'm suffering. I can't like sleep on it. So I have to take Benadryl, so I keep having weird dreams, but I had this really nice one where I was in Hawaii and it was snowing. And I remember the people around me were like, okay, this is either snow, but that seems unlikely, or it's volcanic ash. But it was still weirdly peaceful. My grandfather's in Hawaii right now, but I don't talk to him, so I have no idea. Oh no. Yeah, it's itchy. Man, if I think about it too long, my mom tells me not to itch it, but I don't care. She's not here right now. I was scratching it last night. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I can't stop. You guys can't stop me. Oh, hi, Max. Sorry, I missed your greeting. Luckily for me, most of my friends have iPhones. Hi, we have a good time over here. In the middle of the night. I have bad allergies, so I take Benadryl on a semi-daily basis. How do you stay awake? That stuff knocks me out for like over a day. Like if I take it, I took it on Friday night, I think. By Saturday night, I was still feeling not okay. Like the Benadryl demon like carts me somewhere else. It's not cute. Yeah, I've tried to ice it. It's getting better. It's like spreading out. It used to be like the night before last, it was like really like small in diameter, but like really swollen and like spreading out a little. Yesterday there was a ring around it. That happened last time too though. I don't know, it's freaking weird. Any of you guys who are vaccinated, did you have any swelling on it? I've never had this happen with a vaccine, like flu shot, and any other ones. I've also had the cervical cancer vaccines, I think, which is 3 of them. Nothing happened that time. I have horrible reactions to bug bites, so ice helps. I do too. Oh my god, calamine lotion. I don't have to take Benadryl too often. I mean, I think there's some stuff in Oklahoma I'm a little bit allergic to. I get like sinus pressure. But Advil helps for that, and it doesn't make me drowsy because I'm just so useless on Benadryl. I think I metabolize things really slowly, and then it just doesn't leave my body. Like, it's like if I take NyQuil or any of that, it's like a commitment. Like, I have to like cancel my plans the next day. I hate when I run into an issue where I just start to have an allergic reaction to something and I'm like, the only way to get rid of this is Benadryl, so now I have to like clear the day out. I don't know, that's kind of a privileged way of thinking though, I guess, because it's like I could need an EpiPen, you know what I mean? It could be like worse, but Benadryl usually does it for me. I've had some bad reactions like that before. I just had a painful arm. Yeah, I've had like pain from shots before, like the muscle pain, but this redness, oh my god. When it happened, because I got Pfizer for the initial vaccines, the first time nothing happened. I felt absolutely nothing. Like I felt fine, it looked fine, everything was good. And then the second Pfizer dose, it turned red and it started swelling up and it was just getting bigger and bigger over the course of a couple days. And then this weird ring around it happened. It was really strange and it was so itchy. Oh my god. So I took the Benadryl. And so instead of Pfizer, I got the Moderna booster in hopes that that would not happen. Even though I read that Moderna, it's more likely for that to happen. So I got Moderna, still happened. Maybe it's a little bit less itchy because I remember it being way itchier last time, but I'm allergic to dust, hay, horses, dogs, cats, pollen, and dust mites. And I live on a ranch and work in a barn all day. So I take a cocktail of allergy meds. Oh my god. I know people take like Zyrtec and stuff. I haven't tried much else other than Benadryl. I know there's Claritin also. Have you been allergy tested? My dad actually did that before. He was allergic to a lot of pollen around here, like specific. Oklahoma allergies are really bad because there's wind. It's really windy here. I mean, Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. You guys know the drill. So we literally have on the news Facebook page, they do daily pollen counts of each kind of pollen. So you know if like your trigger is like high today, whether or not you should like try to avoid going outside. Zane and Max, come on here. I know you're lurking. I appreciate you guys talking. I feel so weird when it's like no one here, but I also feel like I try to have a plan or like talking points if I think it's a bad part of the day when I come on, because I know people are going to watch it back and I feel bad if I am not like filling all the time with engaging stuff. Yeah, I came on here once, I think it was the second one I did, during like normal girl hours, and I was at 0 for a little bit, and I was like, holy shit, what do I do? So I was talking about my December TBR and stuff. Eventually some people came on, but oh my god, it was weird. Luckily it was short though, because sometimes I get distracted and I talk for 2 hours to you guys, because it's just like riveting. But yeah. It's also nice that like people are watching it back. I really appreciate that. It's very nice. I also have considered putting timestamps on it for people who watch back, but oh my god, I'm so all over the place. It's impossible to like watch me. Dude, I've had no time these past few weeks. This last week has been so chaotic for me. I mean, the holidays is always, and then my boyfriend's birthday is on the 25th of November. Mine is on the 5th, and my dad's is on the 10th. So there's not even that much of a break between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I know other people celebrate other holidays, though. I wonder, is it just as freaking chaotic, or is it like... Yeah, I've kind of been treating this week as a birth week. Not to be that bitch, but like, I just want to do something every night. Holiday stuff and horses. I was sick and out of commission for a week, so I haven't seen any of your videos recently. Yeah, I was wondering where you went. I usually, like, if people aren't showing up, sometimes I, like, DM them on Instagram. I'm like, how are you guys doing? Or whatever. Well, it's also, like, a finals week for a lot of people, so I know that's... I'm so glad that's over for me. I need to take a second to just rejoice in that, because finals week, well, really it was dead week during my birthday, and for some colleges, dead week means the campus is dead because there are no classes. And then at other colleges, it's called dead week because the students are dead because there are classes. And you can guess which one mine was. Yeah, dead week freaking wrecked me. Like every single time my birthday would always fall during it. I remember having an exam on my birthday once. Like, oh yeah, I come from a multicultural family, so a lot of chaos. I think I remember you telling me you are Indian and... I can't remember the other one. Is your father an immigrant, or is it both of your parents? I feel like your dad is. I feel like we talked about that on my my move out vlog. I'm kind of quiet, so lurking feels safer than talking. Imagine if I was guesting you guys on here, if I was able to. I just spring that on you. Indian and Lorena. Okay, I have one hand done. Um, so the last movie I saw before quarantine was Knives Out. Oh my god, that shit was so good. It was like a mystery type of thing. Very like Agatha Christie style. Father is an immigrant, mom's parents are. Okay, I did get that right. Latina. Okay. I'm over here. I thought it was Latina. I'm over here reading Lorena and feeling like an absolute dumbass. I'm like, Lorena. That's so funny. I just so easily believed you. God, that's good. I'm over here thinking like, what country is that? um, Knives Out, you like it too? Oh my god, it was so good. I was obsessed with that. I also really liked just the main character, a woman in general, because she was a nurse and was she an immigrant or did she just have immigrant parents? I can't remember completely, but it reminded me of my mom because she is a nurse and also is an immigrant. Um, that was so good. That was such a well done movie, like the way it was filmed and everything. Also having, was Captain America like somebody, yeah, he was the bad guy, right? The guy who plays Captain America. That was so satisfying. Just wholeheartedly believing I was Lorena. She had immigrant parents. Yeah, I remember that. And I think a sister or something. Oh my god. And she got written into his will and it was like a whole bunch of money because that man was just tired of his family. They were like fighting or something. Who else was in that movie? I remember the girl who played Hannah Baker in 13 Reasons Why. Catherine Langford. Um, there were a bunch of other people there who were like notable. I just can't remember who. My memory's shit. I've been watching a lot of movies on like Netflix and stuff though, at least. I can't remember any of them right now though. The only thing I couldn't handle was James Bond's southern accent. Yes, I remember now. Yeah, it was James Bond who was the detective. I don't even remember the character's name at all, but like James Bond was the detective. I think he was a Texas man in that movie. That was jarring. Man, that was weird. I don't know the actor's name. Yeah, I don't know the actor's name either. Not a clue. Character or the actor. Wasn't there a mom there who was like, God, I don't remember. Oof, my chest, my sternum feels like it needs to pop. Oh, another thing that kills me, is Twilight, Jasper's freaking southern accent. Oh my god, the way it like comes out of nowhere. I mean, he didn't have many lines up until that point when he was telling Bella about his background, but like he was talking out of the side of his mouth like this. And it was just so ridiculous. God, it was so funny. I love watching Twilight, especially with like other people who like maybe haven't seen it. Freaking, oh my god. So someone asked me today on one of my lives, actually, I think it was last night's live. They said like, how many, like, which re-recordings do you think, no, not which, how do I phrase this question? I'm shit. She said, I guess basically like how many do you think she's gonna do next year? Yes, that was the question. And I said, I think it's gonna be 2 like it was this year. I think she's gonna do 2 next year and then another 2 and then she'll be done because that's like really nice and even. And I think that's like, she was able to do it once, so I feel like to not overwork herself, she might, instead of doing 3. The mom who was like a Gwyneth Paltrow parody. I kind of remember that. Once I went to this, I can't talk. Once I went to this historic California park and the hosts were talking in a southern accent. Oh my god. I've always wondered that, like, because I know, not to like bring politics into this, only like briefly, how states that are like blue states, for example, the cities will be like blue and very liberal, and then the outside areas will be like more red. And I wonder, like, as someone who grew up in the South, like it's a very red state, and people have those accents, like they just do. And I wonder, like, in those areas of, like, Pennsylvania, for example, do their politics align with their accents? Like, does it get hick? I always wonder, like, I don't know. I can't handle another 2-in-1. Oh, the album thing. Sorry, I jumped topics like crazy. I apologize. Um, but then I've been considering, like, people think she's gonna do TS10 soon. I like the idea, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't want it to get overshadowed by the re-recordings, and I don't want the re-recordings to get overshadowed by a TS10. I feel like we're in a peak era right now that is purely just about reliving the past, and I want to stay in that. Like, I don't know. I like Fearless and Red together. Sam, I'm afraid you're gonna get 2-in-1 though. Like, I think that's how it's gonna happen. Unless it's 3, there's no way she's only gonna do 1 next year. She has, like, things to get done, you know? I might have talked about this before on a previous day, but I also think, the plan was to re-record 1989 before Red. I thought she was trying to get her most successful albums out of the way so that Scooter isn't profiting off of what is most likely to make him the most money. But I think because 1989 is so electronically oriented, she might have started working on it, and that's how we got Wildest Dreams, was because the project had begun, and then kind of realized it would take too long to finish it by the end of the year. And so she kind of just started putting Red together and realizing that maybe that one wasn't going to take as long because it has a little bit more acoustic stuff that's easier to recreate. There's some pop stuff on there, of course, and, like, electronic sounds. But, like, I just think that would have been an easier beast to slay. So I feel like there's an unfinished 1989 that's, like, halfway done. But I don't know. I also really wholeheartedly believe in the Coney Island Bridge theory. Were you waiting at our old spot in the tree line by the gold clock? Fearless. Were you standing in the hallway with a big cake? Happy birthday. Red. That's how it happened. I think she planned that. Did I paint your bluest skies the darkest gray? I think Speak Now is next. I really do. A universe away, and when I got into the accident, the sight that flashed before me was your face. That's 1989. Something about Calvin not mentioning her at some sort of award acceptance when they were together. When I walked up to the podium, I think that I forgot to say your name. And Calvin would kind of be rep, maybe, like, I also feel like there's a forgotten album. This stuff hurts my brain. I don't know where Debut fits in there, but I feel like probably last. I feel like she's gonna do Debut last, because it'd be weird if she did Reputation last. I really like the Last Time from Red Taylor's version. I like how the beat hits a little harder. It's, like, throughout the first verse. Speak Now is next. You sound very confident. I like that. Manifesting it into, to make sure it happens. I'm kind of preparing myself for Speak Now, I think. God, I was really... We're doing this again, you guys, with, like, thinking it's Speak Now or 1989, which is what we did before Red happened. Like, shit, are we gonna get Debut now? Because Red was the last thing I saw coming. In Another Life should be a criminal mastermind. She does watch Criminal Minds, doesn't she? Or, like, Law and Order. She likes true crime. That's how she wrote No Body, No Crime. I'm scared of her. I remember her talking about her biggest fear once being framed for a crime she didn't commit. And now I'm afraid for that too. I heard someone say she'll do Debut last, so, like, at the end she can own her name or something like that. I like to let other people make the theories because I can't tell. Yeah, a lot of, like, what other people say influences me. But a lot of it also doesn't. Like, there's some stuff that I'm like, no, there's no way. And other stuff I'm like, oh shit, yeah. And then I cling onto it, like, big time. Yeah, I feel like Debut should really come last. Something about that feels like the end. Because Reputation feels weird as the end. Right? Or is that, like, ending it with a bang? God, I don't know. It's impossible to understand her. So why are we even trying? God, remember when people thought 1989 was to drop before Red just because she released Wildest Dreams. That was weird behavior. That was really weird behavior. I was a little bit afraid people were right, but I also was just like hoping to God they weren't, because I just wasn't mentally ready for a 1989 era, because I like to throw my whole self into these, obviously. Like, to re-experience the entire thing, because these albums were so, like, impactful for me through my youth. Oh my god. I just want, like, more time spent on them. Rep is such an open ending, though. Yeah, it is, I don't know. Well, also, in the very beginning, I know we thought we were going to be going in chronological order. I don't think anyone really talked about it, but, like, that's what I thought she was going to do. And then she was like, oh, by the way, Fearless is almost done. My apartment was flooding around me as she dropped this announcement, but, like, I was so caught off guard. Oh my god. That was a very overwhelming weekend for me. She wants to make us work for what we get. Did you guys order any merchandise from the Red Line? I wanted the Mosaic Broken Hearts shirt, but it disappeared so freaking fast. I've decided I'm going to make it. Not completely sure how yet. I do make a lot of my own t-shirts with, like, wording on them. If it's, like, kind of simple to recreate, but I'd have to do the Mosaic Broken Heart design, and that might not be too easy. So, we'll see about that. I have it saved in my, like, favorited photos, though. I also, oh my god, I was dying for the lover dress that she did with Stella McCartney that said, you didn't get any. It's freaking expensive. I don't blame you. The only thing I have is the cardigan, and I have some folklore guitar picks, and that's literally it. I really want the Coney Island arcade ring thing. I think it's so pretty, but it's literally just plated, like, stuff that's just gonna turn my finger green, and it's like 60 something bucks. My Evermore hoodie is now sitting in my closet because I don't want to get it dirty. Yeah, I feel like if I ordered anything else, I'm already, like, still kind of, I don't wear my cardigan much because I just don't want, I've washed it once in my apartment, but here my dad does all of our laundry, and he's really not good at it. He destroys, like, so many things. It's honestly, like, what's the word? I feel ashamed that, like, so much of my stuff just gets destroyed in the wash, and then I buy new ones, and I feel like I'm being a huge consumer, but, like, what am I supposed to do? What was I saying? Something about merch. Mosaic Broken Hearts. Oh, the dress, the Lover dress. I really liked the merch she did for Lover because she collabed with Stella McCartney. Otherwise, I think her merch team has kind of just not been good. The designs are just kind of uninspired, but with Stella, there was some cool stuff there. I want her to collaborate with, like, a designer to, like, do some really cool things, and, like, I want her to have input on it more, I guess. Because I know there were some video clips of behind the scenes where she was, like, helping Stella out with, like, what they wanted to do, and she was giving her input. And I love when she does clothes that have her lyrics on them instead of just, like, her freaking face, like, badly cropped out. I saw a TikTok that pointed out one of the red shirts with a picture of her on it. It's, like, her head, so the background isn't in it, and there's, like, a white piece above her head because they didn't completely crop her correctly, and it's like, you can't even, this is 70 bucks. Like, what? Like, why? I don't think Taylor even, does she even see it before it just shows up online? I don't really wear the type of stuff she puts out, but I have loved certain things. The lyric collections are always so good. I always really like those. I love the idea of wearing lyrics on your clothes. Like, that's so cool, because I'm someone who's so scared of tattoos. Like, I would love to have, like, my favorite lyrics on my body somehow. And with clothes, like, that is semi-permanent in a way. Like, you can kind of put it on. If it's, like, a hoodie, you can wear it for a few days or whatever. However long until you want to wash it. Oh, you've got some rep stuff you got from the tour. You went to the rep tour? Oh my god, I'm so jealous. So the Lover dress, oh, my cat's looking. How are you, Slow Blink? God, you act so exhausted, princess. What do you do all day? I have a tattoo of my first dog's paw print. I really want my cats, but I just have such a bad issue with needles. I'm sad about it. I want her paw print though. This little sleepy girl. The Reptor was great and I loved it so much. You could just like stop rubbing it in anytime now. The Lover dress. It said, there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way about you, dear. Can I go where you go? Or something like that. And it was like 3 lines of text. And it was in this like black, like handwritten kind of thing. But it was also like watercolory. Like there was some like bleeds off of the text. It was really pretty. And it was a dress shirt type thing. And it was like a pale tie-dye pastel thing. I loved it so much. I don't know why I didn't like try to actually get one. I don't know. That was during my college days when I was not in the right headspace for anything. I also hate needles, but after he passed, I just had to. Now I feel bad. Oh. Hey, E. I haven't seen you on one of these before. Yeah, that's another thing that makes me panic is, like, my cat's turning 14 in March. And, like, well, I'd have to get the freaking print, which is, like, impossible. No, I could pull it off for sure. I could make her do a little print for me. I don't know, it's like I want to do it, but I just am so scared of needles. There's other stuff I want to get. I really want a treble clef on my, like, shoulder blade. I've wanted that for a very long time. I remember I brought that up to my mom when I was 15, and I was like, Mom, I want a treble clef on my shoulder blade so bad. And she literally was like, oh, let's do it. I'll go with you. I want a little anklet tattoo. 14, damn. Yeah. How are you? What time is it where you are, E? Yeah, she's freaking nearly 14. It was cool this year because she was 13 and I was 22. So it was like a fun little thing. Yeah, my last cat I had when I was a child actually only lived to be 12. He literally started getting old, I swear to God, at like 8. Like, I don't know, he just was such a senior boy, like so early on. He was not interested in like playing. He was very temperamental. If you like looked at him wrong, he would just bite you. This one likes to bite my father. She loves to bite my dad. Oh my God, she like makes him bleed because she like asks him for treats, and if he takes too long to get them, she starts biting him, and then he goes, okay, fine, I'll get some for you. And then this is literally conditioning her to like, oh, if I bite him, he'll get them faster. So I don't know what he's thinking, but yeah, she attacks him big time. I also think because he's like a man, and the only other people in this house are me and my mom, so it's like a weird energy for her. He's outnumbered. He's the only one, so like he gets the brunt of all her frustrations. My dog tried desperately to escape me when I tried. Oh my God. I got the paw print idea from one of my dressage trainers who had her dog Turtle's paw print on her wrist. My first dog was a Jack Russell mutt, and he looked like an old man since he was a puppy. Oh, I was obsessed with Jack Russells as a child. I've actually never had a dog. And at this point, the concept feels foreign to me. Like, I see other people's dogs, and they behave so crazy. It's a toxic relationship, Nicole. You have to stage an intervention. No, we've said to him, like, you need to stop encouraging this behavior, and he can't be, what's the word? He just can't be swayed. He wants to do things the way he wants to do things. And then he's bleeding everywhere. Oh my God, he walked into my room one day to like tell me something, and I looked at his leg and there's just blood running down it, and I'm like, why are you bleeding? And he looked down, he didn't even know. He was like, the fucking cat. God, it was funny. But yeah, she's very sweet with me. I mean, she just like lays here. She looks really lazy in my videos, but she does run around like crazy. Like, whenever I see her sleeping there, I'm like, wow, such chaos is just at peace. It's like amazing to see her just sleeping. It's like you were literally just running up and down the stairs like screaming. My dogs are like horribly trained, I should say. Yeah, you have to like train dogs. I didn't even have to train Princess to use the box. She just knew it was where she goes to the bathroom and that was it. Also, with dogs, you have to like take them out to use the bathroom. That like blows my mind. Like, you don't just let them do their thing. I got better when I started having to train my big ass dogs. Are smaller dogs or bigger dogs easier? Bigger dogs, when they jump on me, that's a lot of chaos. um, they're wild. I feel like Taylor around her mom's like giant Dalmatian, like it's big energy. My first Doberman was wild till she was like 15. Yeah, I don't know. Is Princess ever gonna slow down? I don't think so. She also, oh my god, she like comes at our food like crazy when we're eating. I really like to have guests over for Thanksgiving. Like, I always try to get my boyfriend to come just so that I can eat in peace, because she's scared of new people, so she will not go anywhere near the table. I'm like, Dylan, you need to come over so that you can eat with us and you can just like be the intimidation so that I can just eat. I was eating leftovers the other day and she came up to me and I was like kind of distracted, and I looked down and she's just licking my roll. Oh my god, I was mad. She got like a good like, and like, I will literally tear off a piece for you and like put it in your bowl if you just not lick my food. I'm 5'2" and about 115, so I just get crushed. I'm literally 5'10" and I don't care how high up I am. Well, also, I don't want to get scratched by their like, when they're like huge and they like scratch up your thighs, it's like, ugh. I mean, cats have sharper claws, but like they don't run at you and try to like jump. Dalmatian girl, that's a Great Dane. It is a Great Dane. Oh my god, I don't know why I thought it was a Dalmatian. Is it like spotted at least? I also don't know dog breeds really well. Princess, are you looking at the camera? She's looking at you guys. Do you see that? Her like green eyes. Are you like picking up on stranger vibes? It's okay, Princess. Better than the time one of my darling mutts stole a rotisserie chicken off the table. It's patched. Wait, is she like glitching? I watched my live back before once and it was like kind of glitchy. I can't get over Dalmatian girl. That's a Great Dane. Of course it is. She's ready to absorb our souls. She's still looking at you guys. Do you want to come say hi? Is she even blinking? You okay? You good? Man, she's like, are you asleep with your eyes open? Oh, there's a blink. There's the blink. I'm talking about the dog. It's got Pachia. Yeah, Princess does not act like a 13-year-old cat. Well, she also never had like any weight problems or anything. She's always been skinny. She's only 8 pounds. My boyfriend was petting her the other day, and he's got a thick cat. Like, she's got so much junk in her trunk, and she's only like 2 years old. She just inflated right before our eyes. I don't even know why. She's so food motivated. Like, she will eat and eat and eat. With Princess, I just like refill her dish whenever it's empty, and she just stays 8 pounds. I don't know what to tell you. But Dylan came over and was petting her and was like, oh my god, she's so skinny. I'm like, no, she's not. I was like, I feed her all the time. Sometimes I give her little pieces of bread or whatever. She likes vegan cheese. I'll give her a little taste. Oh my god, butter. She's incredibly butter motivated. Only vegan butter is what I eat, obviously. But I'll just like put a little on my finger and have her lick it. And then she like licks it and the taste overwhelms her. So she runs away and I'm like, great, now I can just like eat in peace. That dog does not have spots. It is black and white like a cow with patches. Oh. This is what I get for jumping topics. Oh my god. I mean, patches are kind of like spots. The barn cats just live off rats. I wonder how Princess would react if there was a mouse in here. Is she like too pampered at this point, or would she like try to kill it? She's eating crickets. And then she pretends like she doesn't. Like, she'll have legs sticking out of her mouth and, like, try to act all nonchalant. The Dalmatian thing. God, that's killing me. Pachia. That reminds me of Lorena or whatever. Our barn cats are immortal, honestly. Do you know how old they are? Ooh, I sat on my foot and now it hurts. Eee. I saw a cat on TikTok the other day that was like 21. And I'm like, I feel like that's gonna be Princess. She's just not slowing down in the slightest. I mean, she is a little bit less likely to climb the Christmas tree now that she's in her more mature years. That's not completely true. She still climbs it, but she doesn't get as far up. There's one called Mustache who's been here for like over a decade. Mustache! Does he have a mustache marking? I must know. Ugh. No idea. Sometimes we just kind of randomly get kittens. Oh my god. That's like amazing though. There are not many strays around me. I saw an owl today when my mom and I were coming home. It like swooped out of a tree. I think it was trying to catch something maybe. God, it was big. It makes me nervous. I would never let Princess outside. She's never been outside. Well, she was born outside. She was like a stray. I pulled her out from under a porch, but that was it. She was done after that. My boss's mustache is never going to die. Oh my god. That's impressive for an outdoor cat too, because those usually don't live as long. Does anybody take him for vet checkups? Well, I imagine not, since they're barn cats. He does have a mustache marking. I'm obsessed with that. That's amazing. Princess has a little M on her forehead like all calicos. He's a demon cat who will eat the souls of children and scream at you in the dark. God, I wish Princess would do something interesting on these lives. I feel like she looks like a very stereotypical elderly woman, but I promise you she's a demon. She loves this blanket. Oh, I can show it to you guys. It's one of my favorite blankets, actually. If you heard that, that was my knee cracking. This is my blanket from Ukraine. It's very heavy. I kind of use it as a weighted blanket when it's too cold. I also really like having like a heavy blanket on me, but Princess comes up to it and like digs with her paws, or like I'll suddenly feel my bed shaking and I look down like over the edge of it and she's just there like doing this and her ears will like go back and she like charges off. Very typical cat behavior. We take the older ones when we can catch them. He's gone before and he's completely fine. That's very good. That's impressive too. Some cats just have really good genes, man. I mean, Princess was a stray. She had some siblings we actually kept track of too that went to other homes. One of them was really, really fat and like had to be put down recently. Another one of them had like some eye issue where they had to have like medicine all the time. I think that one might still be alive. And I feel like there's a third one. Also, the really fat one, they named him Pork Rind. So it's like, what do you expect? Usually the coyotes grab outdoor cats, but we have a lot of big dogs, so they get scared off. Oh my god, we have coyotes here too. And the barn cats are pampered, so they sleep inside. Do you guys have mountain lions where you are? Princess got the good genes. I think she does. She's very good. She's very sweet. That other cat I had was mean. Oh my god. And I was younger, and so like my rambunctious child energy was too much for him. He would attack me. Oh my god. I'd just be doing nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Our pig is named Kevin Bacon. Is he fat though? Pork rind. That's cruel. I feel like a lot of people name their cats after food. The one Dylan got was from a whole like rescue family of them. And that cat's name was Patty until he renamed it. And then I think her like brothers and sisters were named like, was one of them named Bun, which is weird. Bun is weird. Pickles, tomato. Yes, we do, but they're scaredy cats, so they steer clear. Wow. I mean, that's good that they're like smart about it. I've never seen a mountain lion here. I feel like they're mostly in like certain areas, not anywhere near like the Tulsa area. But yeah, coyotes for sure. Okay, my nails are filed and I really need to start editing that video. I said I would and I never did. So thank you guys so much for showing up. I will be here tomorrow. If you want to show up tomorrow, think about what kind of stuff you want to talk about. I'll probably have some talking points. I didn't have much of a plan today because it was just hectic. Oh my god. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. And bye.